So you're planning on making a move to Long Beach, California? Well, in this video, we're going to do a high-level overview map tour of the city and show you some of the sights and attractions that the city has to offer. And we're going to get to it right now. Hi, I'm Steve Batiste, broker-owner of Next Home West Realty, and we get calls, emails, and texts every day from people just like you wanting to make their move into Long Beach and other Southern California cities. So whether it be 9 days or 90 days, send me a text, shoot me an email, or give me a call, and I would love to help you make that smooth transition. So now let's switch over to the map and take a look at the city. So basically, Long Beach, go ahead and zoom out a little bit here, is pretty close to Los Angeles. You know, depending on traffic, you could get down to Long Beach, or I'm sorry, to LA in, you know, between 45 minutes and 2 hours, depending on traffic. There's a lot of different routes you can take to get in. There's a lot of major freeways that run through here. I would, you know, if you're working in downtown Los Angeles or Anaheim or Santa Ana, any of those areas, Irvine, you're going to want to check before you leave home. I know that's goes without saying, but in a city the size of you know, Los Angeles and Long Beach being one of the suburbs, you really want to check that on a daily basis. Not there is public transportation, but not like there is in like New York City or Washington D.C. So you're gonna need a car. You're gonna need to drive unless you can manipulate the city bus system. Once you get into downtown Los Angeles, there is the metro. There's the Metro Link. But you know, if you're going to live in Long Beach because you want a you know, safer, more affordable than downtown Los Angeles living, then I would suggest, you know, you definitely need a car. So now that we're zoomed into Long Beach, I want to show you some of the neighborhoods that you're going to want to look at. If you know, pretty much down in this area here, there's going to be a lot of condominiums, apartment style living. Once you get out of that area a little bit further, you know, there are a lot of, you know, single family homes, older for the most part. Down here, if you go down to Belmont Shore and down to the peninsula and over here to Naples Island. This is Naples Island right here. Minimum price is going to be $1.5 million for the single family homes. There are some condominiums in the area, down in this area, but for the most part, they're single family homes. If you're looking at Belmont Shore area, in this whole area here, you're in Belmont, up into Belmont Heights. There's a lot of homes that are close together. Parking's not that great. There is parking. It's just, you know, during certain times of the year, obviously, because of the proximity to the beach, you're gonna fight for parking during the day. A lot of the single family homes, a lot of the apartments, the condominiums have garages. But if you're planning on parking on the street, or you have more than 1 or 2 cars and you have to park on the street, you know, just keep in mind that parking can be a bear at certain times. Once you get down into, you know, like Bluff Park, and you're getting down into the city, down into here, like further down into, you know, Long Beach, downtown Long Beach, there are parking garages that rent out spaces. There's parking lots that rent out spaces, but, you know, parking is an issue. It's not a huge issue, but it is an issue. If you're, you know, looking down into like Bluff Park area, these, you know, these homes down in here, there's some houses right on the ocean, right across from the park. It's a huge city park. Really nice. The people out there have yoga classes on the weekends, in the morning, but the homes are older, but very, very, very nice homes in this area. As you get further down into the, you know, towards the waterfront, area in Long Beach. Again, this is a lot of apartment homes and condominiums in this area. There's a shopping mall outlets down there, a lot of shopping. If you work from home, I'm going to tell you, right in that area, you probably don't need a car because you can walk almost anywhere. Also down here, there is a lighthouse in Southern California. I'm trying to think, there's probably 3 or 4 lighthouses, and this is one of them. It's a really cool place to go check out. They also, down here, there is where the Los Angeles Grand Prix is every year. So, cars racing through the streets, kind of cool to go see and check out. It's a huge event. Long Beach there's no lack of things to do in the city. You have restaurants. You have the Queen Mary over here, which is it's a hotel. It's right now it's actually owned by the city, but it's a hotel, and I'll show you. It's right here. It wasn't on the map a minute ago. Down here, it's kind of cool to go check it out. It's an old cruise ship. People say it's haunted. If you believe in that, then it's haunted. If not, I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle on that too. So I like to see it to believe it, but if it's haunted, I really don't want to see it. Out here in the bay, there's a few islands that are man-made islands or oil rigs, that were designed by some people that helped design Disneyland, and they really don't look like oil rigs. They're actually kind of cool looking, but there's 4 islands out here that are oil rigs out in the bay. As you get down into again, we're going back down to Belmont Shore. Let me zoom in. You have the peninsula. So this road drives straight out to the peninsula. There's a yacht club out at the end of the peninsula. Some of the houses out in this area, I mean, you're looking at 2 million plus, but beautiful homes. If you can live out on the peninsula, you're going to have, it's a great place to live. Parking's probably even worse, so you definitely want a garage out there. There are some apartments out on the peninsula. Again, they're very pricey, but what do you expect? You're out on the ocean. You're literally walking to the beach, and a couple of minutes, if that, maybe a minute. Down here we have Naples Island. So Naples Island is very, it reminds you of Venice, Italy, because of the canals, and they have gondolas going through the canals. There's little bridges going over. Really nice place to live. The name Venice was taken, so when the person that bought the land decided to name it, he was going to name it Venice. Turns out Venice was taken, couldn't name it Venice, so the next best thing was Naples. Been to Naples, looks more like Venice, but I mean it's a really nice place, a great walking place if you want to walk around, look at the houses down there. Just look at the canals during Christmas time. They put up lights on all the houses, and I mean it's a place to go for sure. If you want to go check out the Christmas lights, just take a trip down there, walk around. If you can live there, even better. Belmont Shore, if you go into onto 2nd Street in Belmont Shore, this whole street is pretty much restaurants, and there's some shops, a lot of little shopping. There's a new pet store that opened up down there. But if you nightlife, that's the spot. That's where to go. The restaurants are excellent down there. It's a good place to spend the afternoon, walk up and down. There's a dog bakery for your dog, so you could take your dog in there, and they have like little cupcakes and hamburgers that are dog treats, and they're really good. I haven't tried them myself, but my dog says they're good. She loves going down there. Most of the time when I try to take her into a place, she thinks I'm taking her to their groomer or to the vet, and she don't want to go in. Dog bakery, on the other hand, no problem. Runs right in. And they when you walk in, they give your dog a little treat. It's kind of cool to go down there and check it out. If you have pets, for sure. The Marine Stadium is over here. So during the Olympics, this is where they do the rowing competitions. During the summer, you can go out here, and there's a little beach here. We go down and launch paddle boards into the beach right here and go down into the canals. It's kind of cool to go down through here and check out the houses and the paddleboard. In this area right here of Marine Stadium, there's a lot of speedboats like speeding up and down through here. Kind of cool. Don't know if you'd want to put a paddleboard in there because they might not be too happy about it. Might get run over. A lot of homes along the down along Appian Way right here. Older homes, but really nice. I just sold a home on Appian Way, and the owner, I think it was about 1.7 million, but he pretty much had to gut it and redo the whole interior of the house. So, the prices are a little bit higher, but again, you're right there on the, on the Marine Stadium, and you just can't beat it. You can walk out your door and you're right there, backed up to it. In this area over here, you have a condominium complex called Marina Pacifica. The condos in there range from right around 700 square feet on up. I've seen some in there that are 3 stories. The ones that are 700 square feet are currently going for about $900,000. If you have a 3-story condo in there, prices are up higher, a lot higher. But Marina Pacifica is a nice gated community. It's safe. You're walking distance to Whole Foods. There's a shopping center on the corner down here called 2nd and PCH. Actually, it's over here on this side. There's a lot of shops in there too that are. We heard that there's going to be an Apple store moving in there. Haven't seen any sign of it yet, but hopefully that's coming. You also have the marinas here, where a lot of people park their boats. Marinas out here during the 4th of July and New Year's Eve, they pull a barge into the Los Alamitos Bay down in here, and they launch fireworks for the city. It's an awesome sight to see. So there's plenty to do, plenty of things to see. Always something going on. As far as crime goes in Long Beach, there are hot spots. If you take a look at the crime maps, they're going to basically, what they're going to show you is a lot of the crime, the heavier crime, is going to be down in this area, and then there's like pockets of it up in here. But just like any city you live in, any major city, you're going to have crime. Down in this area down here, it's a lot less crime. You feel a lot safer, but things still happen. Things, it's kind of unavoidable in cities of this size. I don't feel at all unsafe walking around at night, especially down in Belmont Shore. Naples Island, very safe place. You don't see there's not a lot of violent crimes happening down there. But for overall, it's a great city to live in. Long Beach is the city of Long Beach has done a great job at improving the city and actually actively trying to bring businesses in and improve the city over the last 20 years. And they've done a great job cleaning up the city, even down by the ports, by the Queen Mary. You feel fairly safe. I've been out to the Queen Mary at night and had didn't feel like I was in any kind of danger. So they do have security at the Queen Mary at night. Currently, the Queen Mary is not open to the public. Like I said before, it is owned by the city, and I know the city's working on getting it back up. It was, it is a hotel, and it was rented out. It was kind of expensive, and they did, have events at the Queen Mary, before they closed down. Hopefully that'll be open soon, and we can enjoy that. But there's plenty to do in Long Beach. There's plenty to see. It's a great city with a great proximity to downtown Los Angeles. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, as I said before, I would love to help you out, show you around town. If you want to see any houses, or you have any questions or need any information about moving to Long Beach, California, or living in Southern California or any of the other cities, leave me a comment in the comments below, and I'll look into putting up a video for you. And until next time, we'll see you around.